Good morning. It's your KCHW morning show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. We are here with myself, Chuck Ritchie, my lovely co-host, Miss Sharon Ludwig. Paula will be joining us momentarily. She's running a little late this morning. We got to tease her about that. And, for our Wednesday local morning roundup. Good morning, Sharon. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
You hesitated there a little bit.
I'm trying to find it on my phone.
I went to pull my headphones on, and there's just a big rat's nest of cables here, and it's pulling on my headphones. So I'm a little distracted here, trying to uncable my headphones live on the air. Don't you love that?
Oh yeah. Well, if we get here on time, maybe we wouldn't have that problem.
Right? Well, I did get here on time, and I'm trying to figure out why my headphones aren't even working at all now.
Yeah, mine don't seem to be. Let me turn it up a little. Okay, hello.
Well, that's interesting. Let's just go ahead and keep going with the show.
And now I see us up.
Technical difficulties, everybody, this morning.
Yeah.
So how are you this morning, Miss Sharon?
Well, other than a little vertigo and a little foot pain and a little old and a little tired.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it.
I get that. But you're only as old as you feel.
Yeah, and usually I don't feel older than 40, although I'm twice.
You are not twice 40. You're nowhere near that.
Next week I'm going to be 78.
Wow. Well, you don't seem like it. All right. Well, we got some stuff to cover today, and talking about stuff going on the week and the rest of the month. And you know what we forgot this morning, though?
What's that? Oh, our horse.
Yeah, because I have too much stuff on my screen. Here we go. There we go.
All right now. Come on, boy. Yeah. Good boy. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. All right. So this is our KCHW morning show. We're getting off to a restart here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at the weather and see what we got going on.
All right.
It's going to be maybe a little bit of rain today, but not too much. A high of 68 degrees, a mix of partly cloudy skies and some sun with a 24% chance of rain. Then things drying up this evening, but cloudy skies overnight, then clearing up later on in the evening or later on in the nighttime. Then tomorrow we have a high of 76 degrees, 46 overnight with sunny skies and only a 1% chance of rain. It's going to be a gorgeous day on Friday for the Friday market with a high of 78 degrees, 49 degrees overnight, mostly sunny skies. Then looking about just the same on Saturday with a high of 78 degrees, 50 degrees overnight with mostly sunny skies. Then warming up a lot on Sunday with a high of 84 degrees, 55 for that overnight low and mostly sunny skies. The 90 and 60 on Monday with partly cloudy skies, hitting 90 degrees. Whew. That's Sharon's. Oh.
No.
Oh my goodness! It's because I have to turn her microphone up. Sorry,
Yeah.
Sharon.
Oh,
I've been texting you all the way in.
Oh,
Chuck!
Sorry. So
Chuck!
Sharon's on now. We've been having
Okay.
technical issues this morning. All right. So yeah, 90 degrees on Monday with a low of 60 degrees overnight, partly cloudy skies. Then on Tuesday, pretty close, but still about not quite 90, 89 for the high, 56 overnight. So yeah, warming up next week. It's been a weird month of weather so far for June. We've had,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining about the rain, but we've had feels like more rain than normal in June,
It's been
Yeah.
cooler.
and
Yeah.
much cooler. Which I mean, yes, please, let's have more of this.
Yeah.
Let's continue this right on through the end of July.
Yeah. One summer, years and years ago, it seemed like we had rain every single day except one day a week, and that was the day you better mow your lawn.
Of course.
Yeah. And so far, my lawn is growing like, it's
Right?
growing like a weed. Yeah, like they say.
Because of all the warm and rain weather.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So with that, of course, the allergy forecast.
Oh yeah.
Hello, my computer. Hello.
I'm not looking forward to this because I've been keeping up with my front yard this year. My backyard is a jungle,
Right?
and I've got to get my push behind trimmer out and knock down that backyard so I can get it back under control again.
Yeah, same.
And last time I did that, my face was swollen for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah,
Jeez.
because of the pollen.
Yeah, make sure to take your allergy meds. Tree
Yeah.
pollen is moderate, but grass pollen is high.
Yeah.
Wow.
So for the next probably foreseeable weeks, we're going to have high grass pollen.
Yeah.
So definitely, definitely be looking into your allergy meds to kind of keep you going. Tree pollen, like I said, is moderate, so it's just going to be the usual culprits. And I'm hearing that the yellow jackets are going to be awful this year
Oh, really?
because of no winter.
That's what I'm hearing. They haven't been
Yeah.
bad so far, but
Yeah.
I think they're just they're waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Does a mask help with pollen? I mean, when you go out, when you're working in it?
yeah,
I think so.
Does it?
yeah, I think so.
Oh.
I mean, you still want to take your allergy meds because it's kind of like for me, it's like my eyes and my ears start
Oh,
itching
sure,
and things like
your
that.
eyes.
But yeah, but a mask definitely does help.
Yeah.
My ears itch when people are talking about me.
We're always talking about you, Jack.
Hey, Paula.
Hey,
Good
Jack.
morning. Welcome to the show.
I know. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. I was almost late myself.
You know, it's our adult children that always get us, right? It's the adult children. Give me a little kid anytime, but our adult children, dang, are they just not sometimes the most inconvenient things ever?
Are you talking about me?
No, you're my little bro. I'm talking about my adult children. Arg, arg. Love you, but arg. That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
philosophy this morning. Hey, do we have any birthdays?
Mine for me. I
your
was the
birthday.
child this morning.
It's Saturday.
Fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so-
Scott and I share a birthday.
Fun.
You know what? Since hold on just a second. My headphones are having issues. I've got my my little headphone amplifier thing, and the power keeps cutting in and out. Yeah, it's giving me trouble.
But I can hear you.
Good. That's the important part.
Right, that we can hear you.
Yeah.
You know, since we're not having a morning show for the rest of the week, this is our only morning show for the week. So let's go ahead and take these birthdays all the way through to the weekend.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You guys ready for that?
Yes.
All right. So today looks like we have, and so it's a little dark in here, and this writing is kind of gray and really, really tiny. So I don't have my magnifying glass or glasses on me. So we have Eric Ross, Leon Richardson, looks like Shaylin Chaparro today with birthdays. And then tomorrow we have Megan Abramson and Ellen Brighter with birthdays.
Oh.
Then
Oh.
Brian, what's that?
Oh, I just said, Ellen. Yeah.
Eland, actually Eland.
Oh, Eland. Oh,
Eland
okay.
with a
So
D at the end.
there is an Ellen Brighter, too.
Okay. Oh, an artist, right? Is that an artist?
Yeah.
An artist? Yeah. Then we have Brian and Karen Harding with an anniversary. Then on Friday, Chris Hansen has a birthday. Nobody is on the calendar on Saturday, but if it is your birthday, we wish you a good one. Then on Sunday, which is also Flag Day, we have Zach Sisko and Harley Bowman with birthdays.
Okay, so it's a week from Saturday is my birthday. It's the 20th.
Oh, so you got the date wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, well, happy birthday anyway, Sharon. And happy birthday and anniversary to everyone out there.
Yeah,
we got a
'cause-
song for you.
Ready?
Oh,
Happy birthday, happy day, happy birthday, yay, yay!
Sorry, we cut you off there, Sharon. You're about to say something.
Oh, I was going to say, check on the 20th. Scott and I should both be on that calendar.
Yes, you are. You are indeed.
Oh, yeah? Did you get the
Yeah.
weekend?
We did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we went through the whole thing because
Yeah, but
she's
I'm not
over there
till the
scrolling
20th.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why? But you didn't say Sharon.
Yeah, but I'm not till the 20th.
She explained this.
My brain is operating a little
But
slow.
today's only the 10th.
It
So that's
finally
10
connected.
days away.
All right. So I'm going to just keep wishing you happy birthday every day from now until
The
the
20th.
20th. Yeah.
You know what, Paula? I'm just glad it's normally me doing that. so I'm
Yeah.
I'm happy for you to be replacing me for today in that. Although I'll probably do it later today.
Oh, good.
Someone will be talking. I'll have no idea what they're saying, and then I'll ask them the same question. They just
Right.
answered.
Exactly.
Don't you love that?
Exactly.
All
All right.
So,
So now we have, just for a little bit, a still shout out to Bus 13 for another 2 days, guys. You just have to, one, right? Today and tomorrow, pretty much.
You probably want breakfast on.
Oh, I
Two-
just wanted to see when the last day of school was.
2
Hello.
more days.
All right, so breakfast, you're having food with more food. Biscuits and gravy or biscuits and ham.
Yep.
And a breakfast stick. Ooh, I wonder what that is. With yogurt or you can have a variety of cereal with yogurt. Tasty cereal with yogurt. Or a chef's choice with yogurt. All things are available with fruit or juice, and milk variety is offered daily. Tomorrow, you're going to have waffles and sausages. You can either have a waffle and sausage, or omelet and hash brown, or hash browns and sausage. Boy, they're going all out. Variety of cereal. Instead of yogurt, you get string cheese with your cereal, or chef's choice with string cheese instead of yogurt. As always, fruit or juice is available, and a variety of milk is offered as well. And on Friday, they're saying, get out. You're getting a variety of muffins with some string cheese, or you can have a variety of cereal with string cheese, or you can have chef's choice also with string cheese, because they apparently ran out of yogurt 2 days
And
before.
have a whole box of string cheese left.
But you know, the yogurt and cereal sounds a lot better to me than string cheese and cereal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yogurt and cereal, that's pretty classic thing, you
Yeah.
know. Top your yogurt with a handful of cereal.
Right?
That's actually making me kind of hungry.
Yeah, right? Okay.
It's like dessert.
And then for lunch today, you guys are going to have kid favorite corn dogs, tater tots with fruit and veggies. Tomorrow is sack lunch surprise. So all the food in the kitchen that they did not have a chance to feed you is going to be in that sack lunch.
Yep.
They're going to throw it in a
You're
bag.
going to throw it in the bag. You're going to have like pizza and Old Sub sandwiches and popcorn chicken. I'm just messing with you. And then
All
no
cold.
lunch, of course, on Friday because that's last day of school.
Yep.
We should have a clip. Last day of school. Last day of school. Last day of school.
School's out.
Right?
For
Oh, yeah.
the summer. You know,
Da 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 da. Yeah.
I don't think
School's
maybe
out.
I can do it remotely. Maybe I'll put together a little "School's Out" playlist for the kids.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be fun. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take a look at the community calendar, which can be found at Chewila.events. You can find out what's going on around the area. So we're going to start off with a reminder from the Chewila Chamber of Commerce. Those newsletter items are due today. If you're a chamber member, you can email those items to info@chewila.org. Then we have does anybody know for sure? Did we get confirmation about pickleball?
All I know is that June 1st, they would be closed for 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, June.
So that's
yeah.
2 or 3 weeks. They're still closed.
And so today's the 10th, so that's not 2 weeks yet, or 3 weeks. It depends on how long it takes to resurface the pickleball. The pickleball court. I was mixing up the two words together.
The porkable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then today also is the second Wednesday, so it's chill with the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I don't know where that's at. I know they're rotating. Do
Yeah.
you know where that is?
It says on the calendar it's at Fired Up Pizza, but
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's at Fired Up.
Okay. In
Okay.
the back room of Fired Up
Okay.
Pizza.
Yeah, because I was talking to Tiffany last night, and she mentioned Fired Up
Okay.
as like Fired Up is a great place to be at noon because they can kind of take over the whole
Yeah.
Yeah.
area.
No, I've heard they might be changing this a little bit. I know it's been a really successful program.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of people involved that maybe not normally involved with the chamber, but I hear they might be changing the name or
Yeah.
doing something
Yeah.
a little different with it.
Yeah,
So-
because we're changing presidents
Mhm.
in July, and so it's still going to be under Tiffany. She's still going to run it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it still going to be involved with the chamber? Because it's
Yeah, in a way. Yeah.
okay.
More like a business networking meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And then she'll probably report on it at chamber.
Okay,
If
cool.
there's anything. Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's been a really nice thing to
Yeah,
get more
yeah.
people involved.
Then tomorrow is the June 11th. Can you believe that? It's still April in my head. But anyway, yes.
I'm hoping June goes a little slower than the rest of the year has so far.
It hasn't. It's already almost halfway through it.
I know,
it's
right?
just zipped. Yeah. So we have all kinds of things happening tomorrow. All I have is movie night at Fired Up Pizza, which I assume is still going on. It's not on the community calendar, but
I think so.
yeah. So it talks about different community activities on the community calendar. Bunko, where is that? Is that at the senior center?
Hold on, let me check about here. I was trying to multitask here.
Right? I'm not paying attention. Where are we?
Bunko, right there.
Oh, right here. Let me
That's at the
click.
Valley Fire Hall.
Oh.
in
Yeah.
Valley.
Valley Fire
that's
Hall.
Valley Fire Hall. Okay.
None of it. You're on your own today, Sharon. We're just,
Okay.
Chuck and I are so
diaper
disconnected.
distribution. Reminder that there is diaper distribution at, where is that? Is that
That's at the
At the-
church.
at the church? At
Yeah,
St.
the
Mary,
St. Mary of the Rosary. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
From 10 to 11:30 a.m.
Yep.
And it's a great service. Grandparents can go, parents can go, aunties can go, and they give you about a week's worth of diapers. So if you need something to carry you through, that's a great service.
Yep.
Aunties, what about uncles?
Didn't I say aunties and uncles?
No.
Aunties? Well, it's because I have 4 sisters, dude. Okay, so it's just
Aunties
aunties.
and uncles.
Yeah. Yeah. And the uncles just tag along.
I'm the only uncle in my family.
Oh, goodness. And then the Chihuahua Feed Bank is open every Thursday from 10 until 2. So if you're hungry in Chihuahua, go to the food bank. There's no reason for you to be hungry.
Yep.
Exactly.
There's people there to help you. And then we have Tech Help is on Thursdays as well over at the library. Confirmed that. And so that's from 3 to 4 p.m. If you're having some technical questions with your laptop or tablet, go on down for Tech Help, and one of the library people will be able to help.
You know,
Or a teenager or somebody.
yeah. A
Find the nearest 5-year-old.
Yeah,
Right.
a year and a half ago, on that weekend that they have Black Friday, Thanksgiving weekend and all, Gino's computer, he was in a care facility, and he dropped one of the aides bumped it, and it dropped off the table and broke and shattered the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, and he was in the middle of doing some things because he writes all those stories. So I ran over to the local store up there in Colville and got a special one that was $100 off. So I paid $150 for this little laptop, and he's been using it, and it's just not working for him. So he got a hold of our tech guy, and he overshadowed like you do the computer, and he kept going, I don't know how this is working. I don't know how you've done this, because it's such a small memory and such a poor quality type, for all the things that he does.
Yeah.
So anyway, yesterday they got together and they ordered him a new computer, a new laptop. So
Oh, good,
it should be
good.
coming. But so it's so good to have tech help, because we would know nothing. Most of us would know nothing without the people who help us in the tech world.
Oh, absolutely. And also remember, when you're looking up text, Google is your best friend.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes Google says things and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Well, it's better than sitting there for hours blankly staring at a screen, not having any idea at all what to do.
What?
Yeah,
You mean
because
that's not like a viable solution? I do that all
At
the
least-
time.
yeah, because I've Googled things and it gives you step by step to do, and you do it, and it's like, oh, you're so smart, thank you. You know.
Okay, so
or
am I the
sometimes
only
it
one?
still doesn't work.
Am I the only one that does a Google to see how to fix something? And it's referencing a button, and I'm staring at my screen going, okay, so like that button is like not there, like
Oh, yeah.
anywhere, so that I'm like, okay, where is
That does
this?
happen. Yeah.
Where is this button?
Or it'll say, go to this menu option.
And it's like not there. There's no menu.
Yeah.
And that's what I call Laura.
Yeah, see? Everybody has tech people in their life. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and Friday, June 12th, the chamber in the morning out at the casino, 7 a.m., for all businesses, nonprofits, just individuals who are interested in the community. It's a great meeting every Friday. Then also on Friday, there is some dedication up at the Pioneer Cemetery at about 10 a.m. At 10 a.m., there's going to be, they have a Never Forget garden, and they have some other things up there. They have dignitaries coming from around, from over on the, wherever they come from. You know how dignitaries come. They just show up.
Yeah, big cars, with flags. And
Yeah.
Hi, I'm your local dignitary.
And then they're having continuing that at about 10:30 at the American Legion.
And what is that? What is that for?
it's dedicating the cemetery's new space.
Yeah.
They have a
Oh.
I'm just all discombobulated today. They have a Never Forget garden, and so there's a special plaque that goes on. Let me pull it up here so we can read it.
Oh, good. Because
And-
this is all I had.
Get yourself uncombobulated, or is it
Right.
if you're discombobulated when you're all are you combobulated when you have your stuff together?
Yes, I'm definitely combobulated.
Just like if
Okay.
I shenan once, I'm going to shenan again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, a Never Forget Garden is a nationwide initiative spearheaded by the Society of the Honor Guard and Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, inviting Americans to plant memorial gardens or display gardens to honor U.S. veterans and their families. So, it's a visual reminder, and I think we have something like this, that if I remember from the pictures.
And someone who was a honor guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. That's one of the dignitaries who's
Oh,
going to be
nice.
here.
So the
Cool.
Never Forget
yeah.
Garden
Nice.
says this garden is a living tribute to all of Americans' veterans and their families in service and respect. This is a place to remember why millions of Americans have fought and died for our liberty and freedom. Here we renew our, promise to fulfill America's sacred duty to never forget. And so here with this plaque, we pledge to,
Down here, maybe?
down here we go. So here we renew our mutual pledge to support them with our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. So it's just a really nice memoriam to the soldiers that are buried up in Pioneer Cemetery, and a beautiful memento for those who serve and have lost their life in service.
You know, okay, so a funny story.
This is not
You-
very
Story-
funny, Sharon.
You know, you may not laugh at this, but one,
Story time.
yeah, Gino used to teach summer school, and one of the classes he taught was a history class. And instead of just staying in the classroom all the time during the summer, they would go do field trips. Like Mary Setti would take them through the upstairs of the Setti's building, and they'd see what the
how
hotel used to be.
fun.
And they would go to the cemeteries. There were different ones, and they would have to pick out and find Civil War veterans who were buried in Chihuahua. And
Wow.
one time he
Wow.
had a student said, "I didn't know the Civil War was fought in Chihuahua."
Oh, how funny.
No, he fought it back in the East, and he moved here afterwards and passed away here. Anyway, that
That
was
is cute. And Gino's like, well, I still have some work to do.
Yeah.
You know, one of the greatest things to do when we lived in Tennessee was there's a lot of old cemeteries, a lot of historic areas,
Yeah.
especially like the Cades Cove area. If you're familiar with Cades Cove, it's this old settlement where some of the original families still live there that have been there since the Revolutionary War period.
They're really old if they're original.
Oh yeah. And well, the descendants of the original families.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
That makes
The-
it clearer.
The families still live there. But no, some of these old cemeteries, and it's fascinating to go through some of those gravestones and read them. There's, right there, that's right where the North and the South met. Like that was pretty much the dividing line.
Ground
right there.
zero. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a few spots in particular where there's brothers that are buried next to each other that died fighting on opposite sides of the war.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
terrible.
And
Yeah.
and back in the day, they used to inscribe insults on their gravestones. They would, talk about, oh, shot in the back by a Yankee dog, or, vice versa. And it's really, it's sometimes, and I hate to say it, but it is sometimes comical to read some of the things they would write on their tombstones.
You want to see comical tombstones? Go down to the Southwest.
Yeah,
Died with his boots on.
yeah, right.
Things like that.
Well, I know I probably said this before, but I'm on two tombstones. One in southern Idaho and one in Utah.
Sharon, you're not dead yet.
I know, but on my
What are you doing
On-
on tombstones, Sharon?
okay,
Like, what
so
the heck?
down there, it's a very common thing that you put who's passed away on the front and their children on the back.
Oh.
So, like on my dad's, it has him and his wife with their two children on the front, and then on the back, behind my dad's, it has us 4 kids, and behind Madge, my stepmom, it has her 4 kids listed, and none of us are dead except my dad and my stepmom. And on my mom's, the same thing. It has her children on the back and her husband's children because they married later in life.
Oh,
wow.
interesting.
But yeah, so I'm on 2 already.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. So back to
I'm not on any that I know of.
yeah. Back to
No, we're not. I don't think so.
Friday again.
Right?
There is
Farmers market. You talked about
Yes,
that.
farm. I don't think I did.
Oh, I thought I heard that when I got in.
No.
Okay, farmers
First
market.
farmers market, and it is bigger and better every single week.
Yes,
it's just
more and more
doing well.
vendors.
I'm losing track of which episode we're on.
Right?
I'm going to stop with the episode thing because
Okay.
it's getting old.
Okay.
It's getting old.
And also, remember to go to the Walt Goodman Historical Museum Friday 5 to 10. And no, I can't read this. It is so dark. in
I know.
here.
I'm sorry. Turn this down because it was.
But even there, it's not very
just
light.
like a
Okay,
weird-
Friday and Saturday. That's the Saturday. I read this. S is a
Right.
5. Yeah,
I
10 to
did-
4.
Five a day.
Yeah, and Sunday 1 to 3.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I don't have anything else for Friday, and I don't have anything for Saturday. Do you have anything going on?
Well, it looks like we have, of course, our sit and fit classes. Let me get back on the
Okay.
microphone. Our sit and fit classes from 9:15 to 10 a.m. and they moved it, and now it's over at Acres.
Oh,
So if
really?
you were going to it at, I think it was at the senior center before, now it's over at Acres from 9:15 to 10 a.m. on Tuesdays and Fridays. And this is a
Nice.
free class where you sit in the chair and you get plenty of aerobic exercise and it increases your mobility and your flexibility. So definitely a good service.
Now, do you know it says 9:15 and 10 a.m. Is that supposed to say 9:15 to 10 a.m. or are there two different classes at two different times?
This
Oh,
one
it
just
says
has a
9:15 to 10
dash.
a.m.
10
Okay.
a.m.
If you look at it on the actual Friday day, it actually says 9:15 and 10. So we'll go 9:15 to 10.
I don't
Well,
think
if
he's
you look
looking
at the
same.
top, oh my goodness.
He's not looking at the same
I'm not.
calendar we're looking at.
He is. He's just reading down here.
Oh, I'm reading the
Oh,
wrong part.
Instead of reading
okay.
up here.
Oh, okay.
He's
I
just
See-
being difficult.
See, I read the article. I just don't read the headline.
Ah,
Sometimes.
And then on Saturday, we have the Infusion live at the Rusty Putter.
Yes.
ooh.
And that's going to be super exciting. That's from 5 to 7 p.m. up at the Rusty Putter up on 2537 Sand Canyon Road. I've just never said that, and I wanted to. So, yeah, after a long road of recovery and growth, Infusion is pleased to announce their first gig of the season. On Saturday, June 13th, they're making their way to the beautiful Chewelah Golf and Country Club to play at the Rusty Putter. Come celebrate the beginning of the summer with some music on the patio and enjoy a chilled cocktail and some food from the grill. Music kicks off at 5 and runs until 7. And Rusty Putter, those are our Bergman friends, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so it's Dad Bergman and Son Bergman, and who
Yep,
else is with
and
them?
Oli and Lynn.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And they're if you've never heard Infusion, I hope everyone around here has. But
Oh my gosh, they're
they
awesome.
are phenomenal.
Yeah, they're really
Yeah.
awesome.
They're a like a jazz funk fusion band. Yeah, really good stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How fun. Okay, and then I don't have anything for Sunday, but you do.
We
Well,
do.
yes. So funny, this wonderful person was advertising on Chewelah News and Info, and I said, hey, go put it on the calendar, and I'm so glad that they did. So being offered now from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. every Sunday, this person is teaching women's cardio kickboxing with her friend and student, Alicia Flanagan. All you need is an area fitness membership and set up something with your membership. You can bring your own gloves or borrow some of theirs. So yeah, kickboxing in Chewelah, and I think they're also offering jiu-jitsu and some other stuff on a different day.
So where is
Kicking butt and getting in shape.
where is it? I mean, it has an address,
So
7th
Look-
Street East.
It looks like it's the workout place out
Oh, okay, over by the high school.
by the high school. Yeah,
Aha. And that's what is that what the Arena Fitness is that
that's what that
what
must
it's
be.
called?
Yeah. Chuck?
I haven't been over there and checked it out since the new ownership, but I keep meaning to.
Yeah, I thought
It's-
you had a membership over
We
there.
need to.
I
we
did,
mean
but
to
I
do
let it
everything.
expire.
Oh, okay.
But it's as I do, but it's on my calendar twice a week to go for gym time to go over there and do some exercising. But I haven't been very good about making it happen.
Because you have such a availability of time. We'll beat you up later. Not.
Then we have Monday, and we think that it's still no pickleball, but it
Yeah.
could be because it will have been
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Right? 1, 2. Yeah, it will have
Yeah.
been 2 weeks. So,
And so we don't know. You'll just have to check out with your pickleball friends. and
Yeah.
find out if the court is finished. With this rain, maybe it didn't get finished,
Oh,
or
that's
maybe
true.
it did. Who knows?
The mayor knows. Contact the mayor.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He knows. But
He's
it's
an
also
avid pickleball player.
single deck pinnacle, 5 p.m. at the
who
senior
knows?
center. Yeah.
Who knows what pickleball lurks in the hearts of men?
Yeah. And Brick Builders Club at 3:30 at the library. So, and then I don't have anything the rest of the week. I mean, there's ordinary things, but I don't have any highlights until Saturday, which is Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary Drive-Through Clinic.
Right. I was just going to
Vaccinating.
say. Yep.
Yeah. And also Sharon Ludwig and Scott Schlafman's birthday on the 20th, in case
That's
anybody needs to
huge.
know.
Right. That is awesome. And don't forget, on Friday, the 19th, is the world famous cherry splat at the farmer's market.
Ooh,
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Now that's kind of
Okay.
freaking me out that it's cherry time already.
Yeah, because that seems like
Doesn't seem early.
it seems early. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, but yeah, the cherry splat
Wonder.
is going on the 19th.
Yep.
So not this Friday, but next Friday. So definitely get out your what are those called again? The things that you go splat with?
Your slingshots.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
Get
Well,
those
I-
out in practice.
I do think. Do they? I know they have slingshots there, and I don't. There was sometimes they allow you to bring your own, and some years they have
yeah.
not. And I'm not sure what they're doing this year.
Because
So.
last year they let the kids bring their own because there was such complaint about the slingshots that they were using.
Right, right.
Because the kids couldn't, they were not splatting. They were just kind of plopping.
I had a
And
problem with
so-
the cherry splatting inside the slingshot itself before
Yeah,
it ever hit
see-
any target.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll have to find out. Hopefully the kids can bring their own. So bring your own and have it just in case.
In your back pocket.
In your back
We're
pocket.
encouraging kids to bring their slingshots out to the market. This is what we're doing.
You know what fits really well in
Okay.
a slingshot?
Then when
A
we
Brussels
go
sprout.
to the end of the month, we've got a couple things coming up. The Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square, which used to be called the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, and they changed their name a couple years ago. They're having a watch party, and they are performing at the Hollywood Bowl in, that's in California, right? Anyway,
Are we talking about television?
yes. Well, what it's going to be is they're having a watch party in Colville and in Chattaroy, and
Oh, okay.
they it's a free event. They're going to be singing and doing inspiring music. All are welcome, and they will have people. Some of their guests with them are Donny Osmond, David Foster, Catherine Mc. Okay, I can't read her. Catherine Mc. What?
McPhee?
McPhee, and
Somebody else and somebody else.
Stephanie Black and Sebastian something and the Bonner family. Anyway,
Wow.
it's a free event. If there are a lot of people that are really fans of the Tabernacle Choir, and there's some fun facts about those, and we'll maybe talk about them next week because it's coming up on the end of the month, the 26th of June, and we'll tell you more about that as it comes up.
Well, we
That is
have,
pretty
before
awesome.
we go there, we have the Cultural Futures Inspire Washington community
Ooh.
activity happening on
Yeah.
the 22nd.
Okay,
And
good.
that is from 6 to 7 p.m. here at the radio station.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
So
good,
super,
good.
super wonderful program. Inspire Washington is a statewide advocacy organization for the cultural sector, promoting the value of science, heritage, and arts programming within every city, town, and hamlet.
Yeah.
Washington just concluded the state legislature session in Olympia with new funding and opportunities for the cultural sector. Inspire Washington is excited to visit communities across the state for a share and listening tour, providing a thorough legislative overview and directions, blah, 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 blah. So a lot of cool stuff. Definitely come if you are interested in funding or seeing what Inspire Washington is doing on the 22nd from 6 to 7 p.m. right here at KCHW 102.7 FM Northern Lights Radio.
That is
Oh!
great.
That's nice.
And
They,
that won't be on the air. That's in person here in our theater.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So this is the third year they've done that session here.
Yeah.
It's always a good time. Of course, our good friend Manny's going to be there doing a presentation.
Right. They've done it over at the Center for the Arts before,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. So they're
Exactly.
spreading it around. That's nice.
And yeah, they're people doing the presentations. They're wonderful to talk to. They're wonderful to work with. The organization is a good one. They do
Yep.
a ton of amazing stuff throughout the state. So
And so then also, still in June, we have the Red Elvises coming.
Yes, we do.
on
Yes,
the
we do.
29th. That's a Monday at the Auto View.
Yeah, but
It
speaking of the
is.
Auto View,
Okay, what are we speaking of?
they are showing this weekend. They are showing. Wow, I can't read what that says.
I don't think we're allowed to say that, Paula.
Are we not allowed to
Yeah.
say what they're showing at
Well,
the Auto View?
Well, we can't really do that for promotional stuff on the air.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't actually say it.
We can do stuff if it's our own show, like the Igor and the Red Elvis show happening at the Auto View drive through June
Oh,
29th.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Which I'm very, very excited about.
Yeah, super excited about.
So we're bringing them back. You know, this is the second year in a row we've brought Red Elvis's up. Last year we did it at the Chihuahua Center for the Arts. We had a bunch of people that weren't able to go. Afterwards, everyone who went still talking about that show, and the
Right.
people that didn't go are all saying, "Oh man, I keep hearing what a great show that was. I wish I would have gone, or it was sold out. I couldn't get a ticket." So we're moving that to the Auto View Drive, and we can have a lot more folks there. And for everyone who missed out last year, this is your chance. If you did go to the show last
Yeah.
year, you know you're going to want to see him again.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. They're
Yeah.
awesome. It was so much fun to go and listen, and dance. Boy, I think we were all dancing.
Yep.
It is a high energy show. I mean, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna dance your booty off.
Mm-hmm.
It's a ton of fun. Man, those guys, they really, really put on a show. They are professionals. They've been touring the world for 30 years.
Yeah, there's a reason they tour all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are so lucky to have them here.
Oh yeah, they're a phenomenal show. So you can get those tickets. Oh, I'm not done yet, Sharon. She wants to move on. So you can get those tickets
No.
right now online on our KCHW radio Facebook page. We've made posts all over the news and information and all the different groups around the area. Or you can visit Valley Drug Company. Tickets are currently available there. Barman's in Chihuahua or House of Music in Chihuahua. And then later today, we're going to get those tickets at the Alpine Theater and the Drive-In Theater. So when you're getting your movie tickets, you'll be able to get tickets to Igor and the Red Elvis as well. We'll get those
Nice.
tickets over to Acres, and whoever else wants to sell tickets to, we'll get them there too.
Right?
Yep.
We need to edit this calendar because it still says winter.
Winter pickleball.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely not winter.
I do think I was driving around the other day and I caught myself saying winter pickleball is back up at the golf course,
Ah,
which is kind of a contradiction.
Right?
okay. Then
Remind me to do that later.
we've got a couple more highlights for July. We have the America 250 celebration, and we're going to let Paula talk about that in a minute when I get through with a couple things. We have in July 18th registration deadline for the 3-on-3 tournament.
B-ball.
And go to courtsite3on3.com, and that's court ZITE. Quartzite. Yeah. Anyway.
Zeit.
Yeah. And that tournament is July 25th, the 3-on-3 courtside tournament.
I just heard zit out of that. That's all. I heard.
Yeah, it's
She's
kind
trying to
of
really
funny.
emphasize that Z.
Yeah. And then on Monday, July 27th, is a Rural Day of Service at the American Legion, and there will be legal people there. Inland Empire Legal Aid is going to be there to provide the community a one-day free legal service clinic. But you do have to apply by July 20th, and we'll keep telling you that. They will be there for as simple wills, power of attorney, healthcare directives, and estate planning, things like that. So, you may need to, when you talk to them, you may need to go and get somebody else. But this is a good opportunity if you have questions, legal questions, and you can sign up and go to this Rural Day of Service that they're putting on in Chihuahua at the American Legion.
Yeah,
So
on the
this is
27th
sort of
of
estate
July.
planning and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I will just a word of advice if you're planning your estate and you have adult kids who are out and about and married and all that. Make sure you get their names correct. If they did not take if you have a daughter and she's married but did not take her husband's last name, make sure you get all that stuff right in the paperwork. I can't say why I'm saying that. I just
oh yeah, all that kind of stuff is really important. And anyway, so now we're going to talk a little bit about.
Do we need to take a break first?
Oh sure,
what are we
Yeah.
gonna talk about? Oh, we still
we're
got
going to
some
talk
time.
about the 250 celebration. We could.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go ahead and take our break, and then we'll get with the 250 celebration after that and spend a little time on it.
Yeah, and
Perfect,
we'll have our guest who is running or coordinating the 250.
Yes.
Yes.
Our guest today for the show is a city council person.
Yes.
She is in charge of the 250th celebration this year.
Yes.
In the meantime, we're going to take a break. We're going to thank our sponsors, listen to some news, and we'll be back with our guest for the second half of the show, Miss Paula Randall.
Yes.
You guys are so silly.
All right, so stick around with us. We'll be right back after this. But first, a brief message.
Sing along. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi everybody, this is Igor and the Red Elvises. Come to see us at the Auto View, Colville, Washington, June 29, 6 p.m.
That's right, June 29th at the AutoView Drive-In. We welcome the
Unforgettable, mind-boggling, psychedelic sounds
of Igor and the Red Elvises back again to Northeast Washington with a beer garden provided by Fired Up Chihuahua. Tickets available at kchw.org, our KCHW radio Facebook page, in Chihuahua at Valley Drug Company and Acres Chihuahua, or in Colville at Barman's, House of Music, the Alpine Theater, and of course the AutoView Drive-In. If you missed the show last year, here's your chance.
I work for Taco Bell. See what's engaging me. Caramba.
Bacon.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss Igor and the Red Elvises, Saturday, June 29th, presented by KCHW 102.7, Northern Lights Public Radio.
Sing along. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Support for KCHW comes from Thrive Broadband. Thrive Broadband provides fiber internet and phone service to homes and businesses throughout Chihuahua. Thrive's fiber network features equal upload and download speeds, supporting streaming, online learning, and business connectivity all at the same time. More information about Thrive's broadband services can be found online at thrivebroadband.com or by phone at 509-935-3500. KCHW would like to thank Thrive Broadband for supporting community radio in Northeast Washington.
The Public News Service Daily Newscast, June the 10th, 2026. I'm Mike Clifford. It was a close call, but the House Tuesday narrowly passed the GOP's $70 billion immigration crackdown bill. The vote was 214 to 212. It was along party lines with every Democrat opposed. The New York Times notes the action capped a dysfunctional journey to push through a multi-year bill to fund immigration and border protection. And U.S. Central Command said Tuesday that U.S. forces launched strikes against Iran in response to the downing of a U.S. Apache helicopter. In a social media post, CENTCOM said the self-defense strikes are a proportional response to unjustified Iranian aggression. We head next to Texas, where the cattle industry is being threatened by an infestation of the New World screwworm.
According to the Texas Department of Agriculture, if the fly isn't contained, it could cost the state's cattle industry more than $1 billion. The parasite is carried by flies and targets the flesh of warm-blooded living mammals, including humans. The USDA and the Texas Animal Health Commission are on the ground in South Texas, working to eradicate the insect. Jennifer Kozel with Texas Tech University says now that the blowfly is in the state, everyone should remain vigilant.
In those infested zones, Texas Animal Health Commission and their partners are going from ranch to ranch, operation to operation, operation, spreading the news, developing surveillance plans, management plans with those people. Everybody has a stake in this.
Texas is the top cattle producing state in the country. Officials say beef is safe to consume, but the infestation could cause prices to soar. Sterile male flies are being released in the region in an attempt to stop the spread. The technique halts the insect's reproductive cycle. I'm Frida Ross reporting.
And child poverty rates in Vermont are improving, according to a new report. But support organizations warn homelessness among families with kids is a glaring issue.
The 2026 Kids Count data book from the Annie E. Casey Foundation shows more Vermont parents have secured full-time employment. 18% of families are considered rent-burdened, meaning they pay more than 30% of their income on housing. That's an improvement, but Michelle Fay with Voices for Vermont's Children says the data may not provide the full picture.
Are fewer families burdened by high housing costs because they're unhoused? That's clearly not the hoped-for outcome, and I think it calls for legislators to really act urgently to ensure every child has safe, secure housing.
Vermont has experienced a dramatic spike in homelessness since 2020, with more than 630 homeless children identified in the most recent statewide count. Lawmakers are being urged to expand rental aid and other supportive services while building a long-term strategy for permanently affordable housing. I'm Catherine Carley.
This is Public News Service. Later on this summer, the U.S. Senate expected to dig deeper into the next farm bill following House approval back in April. A farmer in Minnesota hopes politics stays out of the final push and fairness for non-corporate operations is a priority.
James Connie is a dairy farmer from Renville County who recently traveled to Washington, D.C. to push for certain provisions in the sprawling agricultural policy. He says the process in recent years has become so fraught with partisan approaches that smaller, independent operations like his are left fighting for scraps.
We're just playing whack-a-mole. We're just trying to bat down the biggest of the problems and to support maybe one or two things that we can add to the farm bill that would be a positive.
In the Senate version, he'd like to see language that compels federal agencies to enforce existing antitrust rules covering agriculture. In defending their version, House Republicans say it bolsters risk management for food producers. I'm Mike Moen.
Next, government officials and researchers argue that state and federal policy shifts will exacerbate family instability in Ohio and bring more kids into the state's child protection system. Our Nadia Ramagan lets us know they point to federal cuts to safety net programs, new state matching requirements, and Ohio's new Medicaid anti-fraud legislation as the source of the problem.
Fawn Goodell runs the Ohio START program for the Public Children's Services Association of Ohio. She says her agency is focused on providing support funds to parents struggling with substance use so they can keep their children safe while they recover.
START has recently implemented a new funding stream for stability supports to support the families that are participating in Ohio START. It's expenses that are meant to help prevent the removal of kids from their home or reduce barriers to reunification.
Finally, the Snoqualmie Indian tribe in Washington state is wrapping up a project designed to identify and reduce the effects of drought within the nearby river basin.
The basin, located east of Seattle, is in its fourth consecutive year of drought, and climate change models predict they'll become more common. Matt Bearwald, senior environmental policy analyst for the Snoqualmie tribe, says their analysis shows the river itself is the most impacted by drought.
By far, the greatest need is for river ecology in terms of the amount of water that is absent or retimed. When we look at the relative amount of water, the loss of snowpack is just clearly the biggest threat.
He says protecting the river's flow, which is impacted by the diminished snowpack, is vital for endangered salmon, other fish, and everything else living in the floodplain. I'm Isabel Charlet.
This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
It's 8:16.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW, Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center for service. Vehicle sales are open 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with service open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services available at colvilletoyota.com. Colville Toyota, a small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
LMK Floors in Chewelah, serving Chewelah and the surrounding areas. Located at 110 East Main Street in Chewelah, next door to Bradley's Taekwondo. Locally owned and operated, LMK Floors provides sales of floor coverings, blinds, and countertops for a variety of home and business projects. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. LMK Floors, now open at 110 East Main Avenue in Chewelah. LMK means let me know. More information about LMK Floors can be found at lmkfloors.com or by calling 509-936-9099. KCHW would like to thank LMK Floors for their support of public radio in Stevens County.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
And welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. It is still Wednesday, June 10th.
Are you sure?
How can that be?
I think so.
We were gone for quite a while.
Right?
We were. I mean, it was about 15 minutes.
We were
but I think-
solving all the world's problems.
I think we're still on the same day.
And every time we come back to the radio, it's another 3 months ahead of time. And we're like, how did we get here?
It really feels like it. It's like when I leave in the morning, I live 2 minutes away, and it takes me 15 minutes to get here.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I don't understand how that works.
Well, the other night after Cheweah's Got Talent, it took me a half an hour to get home. And I live 3/4 of a mile.
Oh, my gosh, right?
It took me 30 minutes because they had every road blocked off.
Every road was blocked.
And then whether you could go at the light, they had a flagger, and you had to wait for the pilot cars. And the pilot cars were pulling people that were like a mile long with pilot cars.
Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah. Then they let a couple cars go ahead of me, and then I was stopped again. But it was a full 30 minutes from the time I left the theater to the time I walked in my house.
So a reminder to the people of Chewelah, when there's a little sign that says wait for the pilot car, that doesn't mean you get to cross the road whenever you want to.
Oh, don't tell me that, because I did do that once.
Because that means that there are trucks coming in and out of the roadway that they're not really looking. They're just kind of going and doing their work.
Right.
Yeah.
And so they're really counting on you using the pilot cars.
Yeah.
So as many of you were trying to get around the construction and went all the way past Third, down, Sandy, all the way over to, what is it?
Cozy Nook or something.
Cozy Nook, all the way on the side, right? Trying to see if I could get around them that way. And sure enough, when I got there, there was that little sign, wait for pilot car.
Mm-hmm.
So I was waiting for the pilot car, being a good citizen, and the cars behind me decided they didn't want to wait. And so they started going around me to go around the sign to cross the street.
Well,
so arg. That was very frustrating. I have to admit, I did experience a moment of road rage where I was like, what's going on?
You got out and you threw your little tiny electric car at them.
The urge was strong within me, but Yoda prevailed.
But look at how beautiful that asphalt looks.
Right?
Every night when they...
good.
When they do something, it's just so pretty. And so they'll be working again tonight. Just plan your trips. I guess you could go all the way south of town and cross at the old highway. I don't know.
I have figured out the south side. I can avoid it on the south side because we go up Victoria and then we go down Lincoln and we take that dirt road left. and that takes you over the mountain and on that gravel. It does and on that gravel road that goes in front of the nursery.
Yeah,
and then past the quarry road, and then to farm to market road, and then you turn up farm to market road, and you can get on 395.
Yeah, it's a nice drive.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, your car gets a little dusty, but yeah.
Well, and coming back the other way, take that old Chewila Highway. The old highway that comes straight back into the back of the neighborhood. Yeah, you've taken that road.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah,
That's the one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It cuts a lot of. So the other day, I think it was last week. It might have been the week before, but we were after 8:00. You know, most of the restaurants in town were closed. We were wanting to get some dinner. We didn't want to cook, so we ended up. You know, we're like, okay, well, let's go to the casino down there because they were open a little bit later. It took me an hour to get from the radio station to the casino. Luckily, I realized it, and I ended up calling my order in. But then by the time I got there, the food had sat there for so long it was cold.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah.
It is not pleasant.
Yep. I'm trying to get back to it.
I'm
trying
not
to switch
on.
his cameras over.
Facebook's not on.
You're not on here. Boop, boop, boop. Let me try and turn you on. Boop, boop.
Hello.
You're on. We just can't see your beautiful smiling face today.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. Daniel says he saw somebody using a steamroller as a pilot car. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And I love construction because I know that something good is coming from it.
Right.
It's a little inconvenient. And so we just have to put up with it. You know, the year that we remodeled our kitchen and added on, for a long time, just the kitchen sink was in the middle of this room because the contractor just did it. He only worked on our job on Saturdays because he was building a house somewhere else.
Yeah.
So we started in like April, and by Thanksgiving we had everything complete. But it was, I loved it knowing that it was going to be better. But there was a while where we were washing dishes in the bathtub, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're working around it, making it work.
I will have to say though, be kind to the construction workers. They're they're out there doing their job.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing a fantastic job.
They are.
Love the project or hate it. You know, show those guys some respect. Be safer on them. Follow the speed limits. Follow the rules. Wait
Follow
for that
the little
speed car.
signs. Yeah.
Yeah. And down at Lincoln
Wait for the
Street.
speed car. I said the speed car is not the pilot car. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. And whether you like those bulb outs or not, I am loving the ones at Lincoln and 395 because I have almost been hit turning left onto Lincoln coming from the south before with somebody passing and almost hit me. And I've seen people almost be hit by people passing right there. So those bulb outs are going to stop people from passing on the right, you know. Where
And I've seen the new crosswalk with the lights. I've seen a lot of people using that.
Those, and you can see those for 3-4 blocks away.
Yeah.
Those are woo, 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 woo.
And it makes you stop.
Yeah.
It does.
I mean,
It's awesome.
you're not gonna miss those.
Yeah,
So, I think that's fantastic.
yeah. So there are some real nice additions.
There really are, and the kids are out. I mean, the kids, I've seen them, you know, scooting around on their bikes, on those scooters, the electric scooters.
Yep.
The kids are using. I'm seeing a lot of them using the skate park, and they're going through town on their skateboards. So be on the lookout.
Yes, and Friday with school being out, last day of school is Friday. There will be lots of kids out.
Everywhere.
Now, I was a little disappointed. I went by yesterday, and there were 4 young men, probably 10 to 12 years. They were kicking one of those signs that says street closed, and they were kicking it and kicking it. I unrolled my window and just looked at them, and they looked at me, and they walked off.
Ooh,
You gave them the killer stare.
Yeah,
I know where you live.
I don't know who they were. I couldn't identify them, but you know, this grandma look. You know, I didn't even have to say anything, and they just looked at me and walked off.
That's awesome.
That grandma glare.
Yeah.
You're not mad. You're just disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
exactly.
terrible.
That's right. That's very good. Well,
Too
we
funny.
do have a guest this morning. We have Miss Paula Randall, who is coordinating the Chewila 250th anniversary of American independence. I call it a big birthday bash, birthday party.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a week-long celebrations. And so we've got Paula here to tell us all about what's happening in Chewila
Yeah.
There are things happening all over the United States, but we're just talking about Chihuahua.
We are. And I'm super excited. This has been an amazing event to coordinate. I could not have done it without Tiffany Cox, the president of the chamber, and I could not have done it without Laura Ritchie, the executive director from the Creative District. So those two have been my right-hand people and have just been phenomenal and supportive and amazing. The city, working with Tanya and working with Julie and working with Mayor Baxter, they have been incredibly supportive and excited, very, very enthusiastic about the town celebration that we are doing. And a huge shout out and thank you to all of the businesses that I have called with these crazy ideas saying, hey, how would you like to? And 201, they have all been enthusiastic, have all been incredibly supportive, all of the different nonprofits. So it's a shout out to our community and the amazing things that are here in our community, because I couldn't have done it without you guys. I mean, literally, I could not have done it without you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and I'm excited to see how many people you've got together working on this.
Oh,
That is an exciting thing. We talk about communication, and people say, well, we don't communicate around here, but you've got people to communicate.
Yeah.
It's
it
wonderful.
helps having one person going to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So I'm super excited. So to start off, make sure you go to Chihuahua250.org to see the full calendar of events that is happening. And that is on our Chihuahua.events page. You're going to see that on flyers all over town. You'll see that on little postcards that I'm trying to get in front of everybody. And that has our website and a calendar.
Yes, and I was just in a meeting with you Monday night, and you were saying how you're still adding things to the program.
We are still adding things
That's
to the
exciting.
program. Yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from the Little League fundraiser that is going to be going on. I believe he said on the 10th or the 11th. So there's a Little League game happening that weekend, and they do a fundraiser to raise money for I believe, differently abled kids.
Oh.
And so that's happening on, I think, the 11th or 12th. And he's going to get back to me with more information, because I was like, well, tie it in with our 250 celebration, and we'll definitely put it on our website and advertise it.
Oh, nice.
And make sure that you get a lot of visibility about this fundraiser for the Little League and for differently abled kids that are playing.
Yeah.
So he's super excited. And
So it
then
sounds like he'd be a good person to have as a guest on the morning show.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then we have a new exhibit that is coming to us, Moments That Made Us. It's an exhibition exploring the ideals at the heart of the Declaration of Independence through moments in our nation's history that have defined their meaning. This is in partnership with the Washington State Historical Society and the Libraries of Stevens County. And
cool.
The Libraries of Stevens County, in addition, added Washington State history information. So I wonder if it was Washington State Historical Society who actually added another display to this exhibit talking about Washington State history. So that's something that is new that we will be putting up from July 6th all the way to the 10th, and it will be in a variety of different locations. It will be at the Chihuahua Center for the Arts, and there will be a portion at the Aaron Huff Memorial Building. There will also be a small portion of the exhibit in the City Hall at the City Hall City Council Chamber, and there will be a portion of that also in our local library.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And so
to see it all, you have to travel.
you have to go to each one.
Yeah. And you can
so-
walk traveling.
Yeah, well, because they're fairly close. So
Yeah.
you can walk from the Huff Building over to City Hall and then over to the theater, and then go see the Nights at the Museum. That
Oh,
would be
yeah.
a perfect way to celebrate on the 7th or on the 9th. Or you can go to, the movie night at Fired at Pizza and then go see some of the exhibit at the Aaron Huff. And then walk over to City Hall. The key is you have to go before City Hall and the library close. So the exhibits at City Hall and the library will only be open from 4 to 6.
Oh.
So that is very important to note. And then the exhibit at the Aaron Huff Memorial Building and at the Center for the Arts will be open for at least an hour every evening, but we're still trying to figure out what those hours are. So we'll make sure to update that for everybody. But how things are starting off. Operation Mayhem. Permission to run amok.
It's chaos.
Yep.
Pure chaos.
For 10 days, Chihuahua becomes a playground for creativity, kindness, and a bit of chaos. It's a scavenger hunt. So Operation Mayhem is a scavenger hunt for all of the creatives, families, weirdos, history buffs, meme goblins, trivia lovers, and curious humans of all ages.
You just named off all my list of best friends.
Right? I love it. You complete missions, earn points, and surprise yourself. And you can play as a family or gather your weirdest friends and do it there, or just play by yourself. And essentially what Operation Mayhem is going to be a wonderful way for you to go to all these different exhibits and check in and make sure you've checked in at different sites in Chewelah, like maybe the new mural or maybe the Pioneer Cemetery or something like that. And if you complete everything, maybe you'll get a prize. We're still negotiating that. Or you can upload your pictures, and the most fun pictures get voted on.
So you do go to these things and take a picture to show that you've been there?
Yep, you have to check in.
Okay.
Yeah, so scavenger hunt.
So, and it's also going to be, there's going to be some wacky challenges and some fun stuff. If you're familiar with Gish, if you're a Gisher out there, and if you are a Gisher, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what that is.
I'm going to pull it up.
If you're not, Google Gish, Gish. If you're familiar with the TV show Supernatural, Misha Collins, he played Castiel. He started the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation. He also started Gish, which is it's an acronym for the Greatest International Scavenger Hunt. So it's kind of modeled off of Gish, which originally started as Gish West. It was the greatest international scavenger hunt the world has ever seen. But then after a couple of years, the world had seen it, so it got shortened to Gish.
There we go. Gish West was an annual week-long global scavenger hunt. Okay. So this is kind of what Operation Mayhem is inspired by.
Yeah.
So that is what we will be focusing on as far as involvement and play to make it fun. But there will be so many things, not in the events of themselves, but also things that are not the events. Like maybe some of the murals will be one of the things that you have to find, or maybe something on one of the murals will be something you have to find. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
So will you be able to know ahead of time, or is it not open until July 3rd, so that they all have the same chance?
They all have the same chance.
The list will be released, and you will be unleashed into the population to cause mayhem.
Oh, wow. How fun.
Right? It's going to be a total hoot. I said hoot. I said it on the radio.
It'll be a downright hootenanny. Actually, speaking of a hoot, really quick, we've had a couple comments here for this. I don't mean to interrupt. We now interrupt your regularly scheduled programming.
I can't believe you interrupted for this.
I did. I'm sorry.
All right now.
I had to.
Did they have a horse? Did we name our horse Charlie?
I think it is, right?
I forget.
Good.
I think Charlie is a good horse.
Yeah.
Sorry. There you go, Daniel. Yes, twice.
We had him earlier, too. Was Daniel not listening? And for some reason, on mine, I've got the picture of us, but I don't have any.
Because you're not actually watching the live feed comment. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Paula. I debated doing that, but
it's all good.
I still don't.
All right. So going back to the event on Chewelah 250, the most exciting thing, of course, is we are going to have a parade this year. So the die-hard July 4th sounds of all the fun patriotic stuff. The farmers market on July 3rd is going to be having Rachel Baltman of of Sade and Silver singing the national anthem. We're going to have a special speaker. The county commissioner and retired Chewelah Police Chief Mark Burrows is going to be speaking. And then Hannah Johnson, the award-winning Stevens County Stomper, is going to be clogging to patriotic bluegrass. So that day at the farmers market on July 3rd, you're going to see some fun stuff happening in support of Chewelah 250. And that evening, over at the Center for the Arts on July 3rd, let freedom sing. Get into the patriotic spirit with an inspiring show featuring all of your favorite Star-Spangled music and songs. And I'm super excited. At the Sounds of Red, White, and Blue, we will have the Honor Guard that will be there. The national anthem will be sung directly after the Honor Guard. And then the rest of the show will progress with a historical narration by Gino Ludwig, our very own Gino Ludwig.
Very cool.
We will have a military uniform display going all the way back to the Civil War. So you'll be able to see the uniforms going all the way back to the Civil War. And Debbie confirmed that Dawn did find a Civil War uniform, so it will a full, complete uniform list. And then we're going to have wonderful songs, Americana songs, right? America the Beautiful will be sung. We're going to have a choir. It's going to be a lot of fun for you to go. And, of course, this is free for the public. That starts on July 3rd at 7 p.m.
Very cool.
And then you wake up early, and not too early because we don't like getting up too early. And you have the first 4th of July parade, I think, in a long time.
Yeah,
Sharon, how long has it been since there's been a 4th of July parade?
I don't remember ever having one, and I've lived here for, 50-some years.
How is that even a thing?
Because we always had parades at Chautauqua,
Chautauqua.
which was the second weekend of July.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so hopefully this is the start of a new thing. A July 4th parade down Main Street in Chewelah. Super excited about this. I'm just giddy with excitement. We have some classic cars that are registered, and I'm so excited that our Mayor Baxter is going to be driving in the parade on the back of an old antique car convertible. And I don't know why I'm so excited about that, but it's just like it has me tickled. I'm super excited about the people who have registered already. It looks like we have a lot of great entrants, and so that will be going on at 10 a.m. The route goes down past Yale and then up Main Street and takes a right on 2nd there back to City Hall. So it's a small parade route. It should be finished by 11 for sure. There's parking available over at the Chewelah Center for the Arts in that parking area is one of the places. And to get more information about the parade, where to park, to register for the parade, go to the Chamber of Commerce, and they have the parade sign up there. The Chamber of Commerce is sponsoring this parade, and we are incredibly grateful to all of the Chamber for all of their hard work and support in getting this going. This will be emceed by our very own Chuck Ritchie at KCHW, Northern Lights Public Radio.
You may have been signed up for you.
I know I'm doing it.
And then we go over to the park. The picnic at the park starts at noon, and it goes until 2 p.m. The Lions Club has generously volunteered to be handing out food, so they're going to be making hot dogs. They're going to be handing out water and chips and watermelon. We have KCHW there with DJ Evergreen, who's going to be spinning some tunes. Chewelah Floors and more. Hopefully I'm saying that properly. Brandon over there is going to be hosting a cornhole tournament over at the city picnic. So if you'd like to register your family or your friends for the cornhole tournament, make sure to go to our website, chewelah250.org, and register your 2-person team. Also happening at the city picnic, we're busy trying to come up with some more fun events for the little kids and some bigger kids. We're talking about having a frog jumping contest.
Ooh.
Right? We wanted to find frogs, but...
Like actual frogs?
Well, we had that discussion, but we have a lot of little frogs, and the ones we want are the big bullfrogs.
Mm-hmm.
And so we decided we can just use children. And so we're going to print out some masks of frogs. And so children can sign up to be frogs and compete in the frog jumping competition.
I love that.
Right? Won't that be fun? And then we're also hoping to organize a 3-legged race, right, for the older kids. And we'll have a 3-legged race and true, city picnic fun, and have that going as well. At the end of the picnic,
you know what I bought?
What did you buy?
Just recently, I bought a giant, oversized, inflatable bowling set.
Okay, we'll set that up too. That would be a blast. That would be awesome. We also have at the picnic wonderful speakers. So, Chuck, thank you so much for doing the land acknowledgement. And we have a wonderful representative from the Spokane tribe. Bill Matt Sr. will be here to talk about what life was like here in this area historically, and what things were like living just here in the Chewelah Valley, the Colville Valley. The mayor is going to be speaking, and Craig is going to wrap things up for us with the singing of the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't forget, also in that list of speakers, we have local youth who have volunteered to read the Declaration of Independence.
What is a ute?
Right? So we have wonderful children who have stepped forward, and they're all going to be reading sections of the full Declaration of Independence. So by the time everybody has read, the entire Declaration of Independence will have been read. And I'm so excited to have their involvement and their participation and support.
Yeah.
So very excited about that. And that's just 2 days that we've talked about so far.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Just the tip of the iceberg. We are so grateful to Sally Paramore, who has been working so hard over at Pioneer Cemetery, getting that memorial set up, cleaning out graves. We've had to have trees moved and removed and taken down. They've had to work on the road. She has uncovered graves and historical markers that we didn't know were there.
Wow.
So she's going to be doing a guided cemetery tour at Pioneer Cemetery on July 5th at 1 p.m.
And that's a Sunday.
That is a Sunday. That's the Sunday after the Saturday the 4th. So that is late in the afternoon. Hopefully people will be out of church already. We weren't really sure what time to set the tour. So super, super excited. Sally says that they have this is a quote, "We fit a lot of cars at Pioneer Cemetery." So she will have people there helping guide cars on where to park. There is some parking available up in the cemetery, as anybody knows who's been over there. And so we will accept people to the tour as long as there's a place for you to safely park.
Right, right.
Be aware that that is a very, very vertical cemetery. So if you have difficulty walking and there is no top cemetery parking available, this might be a very difficult tour for you. There will be walking. There will be obstacles on the ground because it is in the woods. But if you can make it, this is going to be amazing. And she's going to tell some stories of some of the many veterans that are buried there.
Now I have a question about that. With some of the work going on over there, it's in my algorithm. I love watching where people go and they use special cleaners and they clean the old gravestones. Is any of that restoration been happening in our cemetery?
That would be a great question to ask Sally on the tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to reserve answering that and have you ask Sally on the tour.
Okay.
Also happening on July 5th, there was a wonderful documentary that was filmed. Sharon, how long ago were they here interviewing Gino?
It was early spring this year.
Okay.
Oh, this year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fun, of 2025. Well, very exciting. We have
this year.
Donahue Films came and interviewed our own local Gino Ludwig and Jared Gogin. How do I say that?
I'm not sure.
Okay. And then Chad Pritchard. So this is all about Washington's magnificent magnesite. So it's a one-night showing of the documentary by Donahue Labs about Chewella's rich history and the magnesite mines. Chewella literally turned the tide in World War II by providing the magnesite for the bombs that were created to help fight the war, the World War II. So it's an amazing impact that we have had on that. So that is hosted by the Chewella Center for the Arts, the showing of this amazing documentary. And also Brad from the community, the Columbia Community Creamery is also going to be there with yummy snacks and things for people to enjoy while they watch the documentary. So that's very, very exciting, and that is happening at 6 p.m. that evening on Sunday, July 5th. Silence.
I was just processing.
Right? It's going to be pretty amazing. Okay, so I'm super excited about this one. I have volunteered to be a taste tester. On July 6th, over at General Store at Nina's Thai Kitchen, there will be a pie bake-off. So it doesn't have to be a pie. It can be an apple crumble. It can be an apple pie. It can be some kind of an apple-based dish. But you have to bring two. You have to have one for the judges to taste, and then the other one is a prize. So after everybody tastes all the pies and all the different apple wonderful confections, right? Then the winning pie or whatever it is, they get ranked. Okay.
Right.
So once they're ranked, everybody can play bingo. So the bingo is going to be hard. It's not going to be like just, 5 across. We're going to do blackout. We're going to do X. We're going to do all the different hard types of bingo. And so that's how the pies will be awarded. So when you win, like Blackout, you get the winning pie or whatever it is. If you get the next hardest one, you get the next, apple dessert. And those are the prizes that we're giving for the bingo.
Do you need any more taste testers?
I know, right? Yes. Let's go talk to Nina.
Because I will volunteer.
Okay, so it's going to be Chuck and I and probably one other person for a third. So probably Nina or Joe, right? So what's super, super fun is that if you win, if your apple delicious dessert is selected, you get bragging rights for a year of being Chewila's best apple pie baker. And we're hoping to have a pie plate etched for you as the award, just like in, the Great British Bake Off, you get that plate, right? So that's what we'd like to have as a prize for the Apple Bake Off and Bingo. And that is Monday, July 6th. Moving on to July 7th, we have Night at the Museum. Do you guys remember?
This would be a cool one.
Right? Like, how long ago did you do Night at the Museum? In October.
Yeah, probably before COVID. I don't think they've done it since COVID.
So
but it was an every year thing. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Bringing that back.
That is
right?
awesome.
So the amazing Walt Goodman Historical Museum is sponsoring Night at the Museum. And I'm so, so grateful to Bonnie Rail and to Diane Evans for doing this and letting us do this. So Night at the Museum, we have people that are going to be standing, speaking the history of that area.
Yeah.
So the mayor will be there July 7th. Greeting you at the door with some interesting history. We're hoping to get Gino, but I haven't talked to Gino yet.
You may want to talk to him. Yeah.
So we'll see if Gino's able to be there. We have some other actors talking about different areas in the museum and reenacting different things. So it will be a walkthrough experience for people to go through and learn about Chewelah history and all the different flavors of Chewelah history.
And is there a time on that? Is it?
The museum will come to life.
The museum will literally come to life. So
cool.
There is a time on that, but I believe it starts at, I'm going to wait until I talk to Bonnie because I don't want to say the wrong time.
Right.
So keep an eye out on the website. We'll make sure to get that time up here soon.
Yeah.
Which also in the meantime, that museum is open Fridays and Saturdays now.
Right.
It is.
What was it, 10 to 4 on Friday and then 10 to 1 on Saturdays?
I don't know. I announced it.
Yeah, Sharon just announced the hours for the Walt Goodman Historical Museum. Now, if you have not, there it is.
Yep.
If you have not gone to our local museum, you really need to. It is such an incredible gem of our town and of the history of this area. They have amazing things that are in display there. They have the little recreation of the magnesite mine when it was operational. They have all kinds of donations from families that are set up. And
they have a cabin upstairs that is full size. It's a cabin like people would have lived in. And you walk in there and you're going, whoa. My whole family could fit in here. Whoa, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
As in, it's big enough for my whole family, or wow, I can't believe people put their whole family in a space like this. Yeah.
Exactly. That's the wow I was thinking of. Yeah.
Very cool. I'm excited to be a part of it. I'm going to be handing out cookies as part of the Addie Inn exhibit.
Nice.
So I have to dress up like a little pioneer lady with my cookies, and I'm very excited about that.
I want a cookie to go with my apple pie.
You have to go. Yeah, you have to come by. You don't have to buy them. They'll be free, but you have to come by Night at the Museum. All right, so Nights at the Museum, we're doing that 2 nights because the museum is large, but we know we can't fit a lot of people in at one time.
Right.
And we really want to give the community the opportunity to come through and see this amazing museum. So we'll be doing Night at the Museum on Tuesday, July 7th, and Thursday, July 9th. So all of the events will be taking place, 5 or later to make sure people that are working can come and enjoy the exhibits. On Wednesday, July 8th at 5:30 p.m., we have music and movie night. So super exciting. We have the Veterans Pride Band is going to be there doing a set right at the start at 5:30, and then there'll be a short break, and then everybody can watch Independence Day, the 1996 blockbuster film featuring Will Smith and Bill Pullman and Jeff Goldblum.
Very cool.
I love that movie.
It's great.
And where is that?
That is at Fired Up Chewelah.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Fired Up Chihuahua. So having a lot of fun. Again, this is all free. It's free to go to the night at the museum, free for live music and movie night. So a lot of fun on that. And then we go to Friday. Friday, July 10th, we have a barbecue at American Legion Post 54.
Nice.
So we all have seen that incredible mural that was painted on the American
gorgeous.
Legion Post
Yeah.
54. But I don't think a lot of people know and understand what purpose the Legion posts serve and what all organizations are a part of those legions.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a real opportunity for people to go enjoy some free food, right? It's barbecue. And they're going to be hosting talks and sharing about what the Legion is, about what the VFW is, about what the Legion Auxiliary is, the Riders of the American Legion, the Sons of the American Legion, all of those organizations that celebrate our veterans and the families of veterans who work so hard supporting our community and do so many things kind of in the background.
Yeah.
We know our American Legion is constantly hosting dinners and offering benefits for organizations and individuals. And there's so much more that they do behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a great opportunity for you to go and really find out, hey, what is this place?
Yeah.
You know, why do I care? Why is it
Yeah.
so important? And why should it be such a vital part of our community?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
really important day, July 10th, 6 p.m., the barbecue at the American Legion. All right, so then we have Summerfest.
Yes, we
happening
do.
July 11th, our own musical celebration. Chuck, can you tell us more about what's happening on Summerfest?
Oh man, we got a ton of stuff happening on Summerfest. We've got a great lineup of music. There's going to be a lot of vendors, activities. Of course, there's the just some things off the top of my head. You know, we're going to have the Taekwondo kids out there. We've got the duck drop for the benefits the Anna Schindler Foundation through the Lions Club. We've got a full stage of music throughout the day.
Sorry about that.
So we've got Veterans Pride Event. Actually, we're going to start things off with a little bit of I believe a brass trio.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, with Paul Setti and the group there. They're going to be doing the presentation of flags again with the American Legion or the VFW. I'm not exactly sure which group.
It is a mix of people.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's the color guard. Yeah.
Okay, the color guard. Yeah. So we'll do the presentation of the flags as well as a sort of description of the folding of the flag.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna have the Veterans Pride Band. We've got Two Stones, One Bird. We've got Infusion. I know I'm going to forget somebody. We got Old Souls and Antiques kicking things off at the end of the night.
It's 12 hours.
I was going to say
It's a wonderful
12 hours
day.
of music.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
right, beer garden.
Oh, yeah, beer
food
garden.
vendors.
Yeah.
How many vendors do you have signed up? Do you know?
I'm not sure off the top of my head. I know it's a lot. I know they're still looking for vendors.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a great event. There's I think we're working on the bounce houses. There's going to be music all day, lots of great events, lots of great vendors, activities in between all the bands.
And this is
I'm
at
sorry-
the park, right?
Yeah. And the Children's Arts Festival is going on at the same time.
Yep.
And
Yep.
along with that, there's the Stage Time Theater School
Yes.
will be putting on a couple of shows.
Which is
and
always fun.
This year it is, I can't remember the first three words, but it's American something and it's Howdy Doody time. You know?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I apologize. I don't have the full band list in front of me. I didn't.
Yeah.
I have it.
Right?
Yeah, just know that it's going to be playing music all day long and it's going to be great.
yeah.
All day long.
All great.
And so
Yeah.
there's going to be stuff going. I think you guys are closing off 2nd Avenue as well for something. What is going on? Is there a street closure that is going to be vendors or something?
I not that I know of. I don't think so.
Okay, so it's all at the park.
Yep. It's all
Very,
going to be
very
in the park.
cool. Okay.
I do believe is there also a Little League tournament happening that day?
Yeah.
There is,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep. Yeah, just all kinds of stuff. It'll be
Yeah.
it'll be America on a plate.
Yes.
Well, and I understand that the woman who did the mural at the City Hall that's just finished, that she
Melissa
will
Cole?
be, Melissa, it's my understanding that she will have a part in the Children's Art Festival.
Very
She
how
will be there.
fun.
That's what I've heard.
Oh my
So
gosh, that new
I
mural
hope
is so
I'm
amazing.
quoting correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so fun. Okay, so you thought maybe that was it. Nope, that's not it. We have more.
But wait, there's more.
Right? So up at the Chewelah Golf Course, we have the two-man golf tournament that goes on every year. And this year, they're a part of the 250 celebration. So whether you're longtime partners or playing together for the first time, this golf scramble is the perfect way to spend a day on the links. So it's a two-man golf tournament for 2 days, July 11th and 12th, going on by Chewelah Golf and Country Club.
Nice.
And so that's happening. And then on July 12th, which is that Sunday, we have our final event of this week-plus long celebration of Chewelah and Chewelah 250 history. We have a trivia night, an American history, and food truckapalooza over at Quartzsite.
Ooh.
Right? So a lot of fun. So you can go and join for trivia night, and you do have to register for trivia night, and you can grab dinner at one of the many food trucks that is going to be set up for the night. So this is the first time that we've tried to host a food truckapalooza.
Yeah.
And so I'm super, super excited. The new owners at Quartzsite are super excited to put this together. And so this is going to be a lot of fun.
I just like a palooza in general.
I know paloozas are in general a lot of fun. But yeah, so it's an amazing full calendar of events that is going on starting July 3rd all the way over to our culmination on July 12th.
Well, you know what? You timed that perfectly.
Aren't I good?
She's a good guest.
You know, I was going to say, I've been thinking the whole time, that was like the best guest ever. We're like, tell us about what you're doing, Paula. And then we
didn't even have to bring in any more questions.
Yeah, we just let her roll.
Ran with it. Yeah.
Do you need a glass of water now?
See, that was that loud bang on the microphone. Sharon was talking about stage time, and I'm like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity. And then I whacked my microphone with my metal Chewelah cup.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Right?
We'll forgive it.
If I was going to whack it, at least it was my Chewelah Sunset cup.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right? My happy place, Chewelah, Washington.
Well, Paula, thank you for putting all this stuff together.
It was not just
you're
me.
amazing.
Thank
well,
you.
I know,
really
but
cannot
but you had to coordinate it. You know,
it was a pleasure. The community again. All I had to do was open my mouth and say, "Would you?" And they were like, "Yes."
That's awesome.
So I could not have done it without Tiffany Cox from the chamber. Honestly, the partnership with the chamber and the creative district and the city has been unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable. I could not have done it without any one of those three organizations.
Yeah.
Because even though the city itself was not able to put on the festival, right? The city was able to offer support and suggestion and ideas. I would go to Tiffany and Laura with, "Hey, can we do this?" And they'd be like, "Yes, let's figure it out." So, and again, 201, all the businesses that I contacted were incredibly supportive.
Well, and you've got the Kiwanis, you've got the Lions Club, you've got the, American Legion, you've got all kinds of nonprofits and profit people.
Businesses,
businesses. That's what
talking
you call profit
right.
people.
profit people.
So like talking to Brittany up at the golf course, and talking to Justin over at Fired Up Chewelah, and talking to all the different different places. They were all just so incredibly open to the idea, and incredibly open to, yes, how can we help this celebration?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So very, very grateful.
So we're celebrating America's birthday, but we're also celebrating Chewelah as part of America's birthday.
Exactly.
Chewelah, like the newspaper, I think they opened in 1903, because in 2003, I think we had a 100-year birthday. So Chewelah's not as old as America, 250 years, but when you're having the
just the residents. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Yeah, when you're having the Native Americans and stuff, we do go back 250.
I was just going to say,
yeah.
So that's why, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why it's so important to have our representative from the Spokane tribe,
Right.
Matt Senior here speaking, and saying what was going on here before, the colonizers and we created Chewelah.
Yeah, and in the museum, she's got a really nice display of Native American things.
Very nice.
And it's a huge honor to be doing the land acknowledgement right before his speech. I'm really excited about that.
Good. Thank you so much for doing it. Yes. So
Yep.
there's more.
It's going to be a
there's more
fun
going
week.
on.
Yeah.
Be looking for specials from various organizations to encourage people to come and stay. We are listed in the Inlander. There will be continued ads in the Independent, and we'll get more information out. Don't forget that Colville is having a big fireworks display up in Colville at I believe at the fairgrounds, and I think they're having a drone show up there as well.
Oh, wow.
And so we ended all of our activities on the 4th early because we know that people like to go out to the lake and they like to participate in things. But if you are looking for a fireworks show, go check out Colville.
Yeah. Nice.
And we're actually going to be coordinating the music along with that show.
Oh,
as
that's
well.
right.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
So that's going to be fun and a fun technical challenge, which I'm actually kind of looking forward to.
Oh, I'm excited. Yeah. I forgot
You're
about
going to
that.
be busy, Chuck, that whole week.
Yeah.
She keeps saying, and Chuck's going to do this, and Chuck's going to do that.
Well, yeah, because he's going to be emceeing the parade, and then he's got to run over to the park and set up at the park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he's going to run. Oh my gosh! It's a good thing that it's a long summer day, because he'll get to take like maybe a nap, and run up to Colville and be synchronizing music with the Colville 4th of July fireworks.
Well, the 4th of July fireworks are on the 3rd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the night of the 3rd at 10 p.m.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
so
there you go.
Yeah, so that'll be good. That'll work out. Then I'll be able to run home and take a little nap.
What are they doing on the 4th then? Is that when the drone show is going to happen?
I'm not 100% sure.
Huh.
Really quick though, Paula.
Uh-huh.
We've talked about all this stuff, but for everybody that wasn't paying attention or anybody that doesn't remember all this information, tell us again where to go and find out everything you just talked about.
Go to Chewila250.org.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Chewila, the numbers 250.org. And that is the website that we will be updating everything. If you forget that, go to the Chamber website. There's a link on the Chamber website to go to Chewila 250 as well.
Yep.
If you forget that, you can go to Chewila.events, and there's a link to Chewila250.org.
There's a banner across the top of the screen.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
we've put it as many places as we can, and we are putting updated posters around town today and tomorrow.
Very cool. Can I give you some other posters to put up while you're putting posters up?
It's not me. It's the chamber, and I think the chamber volunteer will be like, no more posters. So, I wish if it was me, I would say yes.
Fine. All right. Well, that does do it for the show. We're out of time. We're actually past time a little bit. Again, thank you, Paula, for all that. You're awesome. We're lucky to have you. That goes for you too, Sharon. You are also awesome.
I was gonna say,
We're
it's
lucky
a
to have
pretty
you.
cool, amazing people here.
We are lucky to have all of our fans and followers out there listening into the show. Just grateful all around. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, everyone out there, for listening. You can tune in right here tonight on KCHW from 6 to 8 p.m. For the my brain just dial-up noises.
Did everybody hear that? That was Chuck.
Could you actually hear it? A little puff of smoke came out. Man, you can stay tuned right here tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. for the Northern Beat with Craig McQueen. Then stick around with another McQueen from 8 to 10 p.m. for Dirt Road Blues. Then from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., we have Planetary Radio, Sea Change Radio, Echo Shock, Total, and Earth Date. And don't forget, we have no more morning shows for the rest of the week. You and I are going to be out representing Chewila at the statewide creative district convening this week. So
yes,
doing
Moses Lake. Very excited.
Yeah, doing some networking and talking and going to get some. I think my favorite pizza place is in Moses Lake. So,
is it?
Oh yeah.
When I was a kid, our favorite Chinese food was there because I spent teenage years in Quincy, which is not too far away. And my mom would take us over to Moses Lake for Chinese food.
Oh yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a fun town. So if you haven't been to Moses Lake, there's a lot of stuff to do there. So that
I'm
does
excited.
it for our show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys have a good one, and we will catch you next week.
Yes.
All right.
Take care, everybody.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Have a great weekend.